What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. This is One Crack News, where we get right to the gist of most of these issues here. And let's talk about this one. This is a relationship issue. A lot of people have experienced this, who have been married, of course. People who are married would understand this a lot. Married with a wife who have brothers, and next thing you know, the wife, her husband, and the brother become like rolling buddies. And they start hanging out more than the actual wife and the husband. She's like, him and my brother, they out every night, ripping the streets up, going to the ball game. It used to be me and him. Now him and my brother going out, and she's hanging out with his brother's wife. And they're going to the bars, they're drinking beers, they're gambling, and then the wife got to come pick them up and bring them home. But some instances, it goes a little worse than that. One brother-in-law decides to take the husband to the ball game because they both root for the same team. They go to the ball game, and the rival team is playing the game, and they're arguing with the guy at the game. So they're going back and forth, and the husband's like backing up the brother-in-law. The brother-in-law is taking it to a whole nother extreme, to the point where he takes his shirt off and he's ready to rumble. So the husband's like, okay, well, I got his back. You know, we came in here together, so I got his back. So the husband's like, hey, we're here. So the first punch was thrown. They hit the husband. Crack. The other guy hit the husband. The fighters jumped off. As the fight is going on, all this rumbling, next thing you know, one of the other guys from the opposition pulled out some type of sharp object and stabbed the husband guy in the eye. So now the husband's got one eye for hanging out with the brother-in-law. The brother-in-law don't even get a scratch on him. He's up there escorting the husband to the ER. Yeah, he caught one of the eye. I don't know what he got him with. So now the husband's got one eye for hanging out with the brother-in-law. This is for the ladies of the 90s. It goes a little further than that. Brother-in-law wants to go out for his birthday. So the husband goes out with the brother-in-law. The brother-in-law wants to go out and kick it. Now, if you're a wife, you should know it is not a good idea to let your single brother hang out with your husband. Not a good idea. But woman allows it, thinking my brother wouldn't be stupid enough to do something like that. It's exactly how stupid the brother-in-law was. After going to the bar, it's his birthday, he wants to go see boobs. So next thing you know, they're at a strip club. So he's paying the strippers to dance on the husband. The husband starts getting crazy in there, and he's paying for private dances and everything. The husband's having a ball. Now the husband's got an addiction problem of going back and dealing with these strip clubs. He's been lying, talking about, oh, I'm working overtime all this week. Till the wife started checking out the bank statements and is like, yeah, your check is still the same. I don't see any overtime. Well, he was doing overtime. And then she started seeing these withdrawals of $200, $150, all coming from the strip club because he's not smart enough to get the money before he goes to the strip club. And guess who got him in the doghouse? The brother-in-law. So if you're a wife, and if you have experienced things such as this is the norm. This is the norm. Sometimes it's not a good idea to have some of your friends' husbands hang out with your husband. And sometimes it's not a good thing to let your brother hang out with your husband. Things can go left. I'll give you another example. A lady who's been married, over 20 years in the bank, married. They got married right out of high school because she was pregnant. So since 18, they've been married. 20 years in the bank already. Her brother works at their company that they got. They got a little bakery. So he works there. Her brother-in-law. And these two are like peas in a pod. They both are like misfits and like kids. And she loves it. Her brother moves in. Next thing you know, he's dating this stripper. Brings her over to the house. And she's doing a strip show in there, and the husband's sitting in there drinking a beer. The wife comes in and freaks out. How do you bring a stripper here? I got kids. He's like, oh, the kids are in school. So I thought it would be cool. She wanted to come over. This is my girl. She just wanted to put on a little show for everybody. So, we don't get to go there. So she put it on here. He thought this was okay. The husband was drinking the beer. She's mad that the husband didn't put down the foot and be upset and offended by it. So when she was upset, then the husband's like, oh, get the road and have somebody to get bad with. Now he's like, man, I've missed this life, This is what I've been missing out on. So now the husband's staying out late now. He's going to the bars. He's becoming more defiant to the things that's been going on for the past 20 years. Because now he's thinking like, man, I blew 20 years. Man, I remember this place used to be a place I used to come to all the time. Man, I always said when I get 21, I'm going to come do this and that. And I never did any of it. I got married, man, yeah. See, you guys are living a life. So he starts running around and now he's in the streets. So at 2, 3 in the morning, you're running to him drunk at a bar. Chicks are buying him drinks. He tells them he's married. He don't care. So, ladies, if you happen to see this, let me know. Is this something that is a common thing, or is it the Batman and Robin crew?